All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. One card for each sign. We split the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. What are they thinking and feeling? I don't know. Let's find out. Right? Randomly at the bottom. Well, it's not random. I cut the deck before I hit record. It's 3 wands. Somebody looking your way. We had a similar energy to this in the soulmate journey this week, I think. This doesn't feel the same, thankfully. Let's see where we go. All right, let's go. General reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Again, I'm not a fucking time lord. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. There's text at the top of the description explains why there's no timestamps here. Because I'm not having a dumbass attack. I remember how energy works. Everything is energy and everything is connected. When you're pulling on a cycle, you're all in the same room together. All right? About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. I'll put the sign names to it because my nephew says people like it. Okay. That's fine. We'll do it that way. All right, here we go. I'd rather put car names, but hey, whatever. Okay. 6 Cups. Somebody from your past is thinking about you, and they're thinking about telling you that they love you, or they're thinking about the love that they have, or they're thinking about things they never shared. They're thinking about things. I mean, I'm just riffing on the energy. It's the overall energy. Ace of Cups crossing the 6 of Cups. The environmental energy is somebody's all lovey-dovey about you, and they're thinking about you. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be an ex, could be a runner. I don't fucking know. You know. You think you know, right? Don't assume you're right. You could be wrong, but yeah. Our story begins with Aries or Chevelle, position 1, and ends with Pisces or Nova, position 12. We're going to go with Chevy cars. All right, well, fine. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Let's go. Most closely related to this is the beginning of our story. Position 1. You ready? Let's go. 2 of Wands. Yeah, I think they're fixing to tell you. I think they are. I think they're making plans, getting ready to tell you. I think somebody from your past is thinking, I saw the leakage. You could see it right there. I think somebody from your past is entertaining the idea of approaching. Okay? Yeah, they're afraid. They're afraid. There's a lot of love underwater. There's a lot of love not expressed here with the moon. That's my Queen of Cups in this deck, the little redhead underwater. Position 2, Taurus. So far, we're off to a good start. That jives nicely. Okay, we even got a color match a little bit there. All right, position 2, Taurus. Of course. 7 of Cups. Well, it's what I said. But, what should I do? Somebody here is tempted to fall back on old ways. Now, I don't know what that means. It could mean that they fall back on old ways that they treat you. In other words, they do the same old thing. Well, I got in Steve's viewer's pants last time when I sent them flowers, so I'll send flowers again. Right. That kind of a thing. I don't know. It could be as well for some of you that they're not quite sure how to approach. They want to. They're thinking about it, but they don't know what to do. Take whichever one resonates. Both energies are present. Actually, there's a few more, but for the majority of you, that'll about do it. This could also be somebody who continually picks the wrong thing, does the wrong thing. Expect that. Don't hold it against them. Some people are just like that. They just shit stupid. They just do the wrong thing over and over and over and over again. It's fine. Accept people for who they are. Right? Doesn't mean you got to exclude them from your life. It just means you got to know who you're dealing with, who and what you're dealing with. That's all. Learn the quirks of the people around you. Right? Or behavior patterns is probably a better way I should put it. Gemini, position 3. Oh, I thought bomber jackets were still in. Oh, right. There's a little of that. Somebody made a bad decision here. They could have had a V8. They could have had you. I mean, I don't know. It's a 5 of Swords. Somebody made a choice recently and they're regretting it. That's what they're thinking about. And they're thinking about you. They probably didn't choose you. Hopefully, I mean, it could play out the other way. I'm being optimistic there. It could be they chose you and they're regretting it. I don't know. Did you just start a new job, maybe? You know? And you see people gathering in meetings that you're not a part of, and they're talking. Yeah, what they're saying is, I can't believe we hired. I thought they would be good. I thought they'd be good too. I don't know, but they're really, really bad. Yeah. I mean, that's what's going on in there. Possibly on the negative side. I think for primarily here, since it's Steve Love Tarot, we'll stay out of your office. And I would say it's Somebody made a choice and they didn't choose you, and now they're, oh God, Steve's viewer said not to go with the bomber jacket. Ah! All right, there you go. That's all I'm saying. Cancer, position 4. The hot spot of this cycle, the theme energy of this cycle, it bookends. Position 1, 10 of Cups. Dreaming about what it would be like. Somebody's dreaming about what it would be like, or would be or would have been. I'm going to go with would have. I'm going to go with past tense. Dreaming about what it would have been like had they offered you at least some of the love that's there. There's a lot of love. How much love is in this cup? The most love I could pull from the deck is underwater in this cup. Only a portion of it is leaking out, and they're already dreaming about what could have. Whole bunch of woulda, coulda, shoulda here. Okay? All right. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. This isn't surprising. Look, it's not surprising. This is good luck right here. Jupiter just started moving forward in Cancer. It's good. You're all honorary Cancerians because you're part of a soulmate cycle that's Cancerian themed. So you get the benefit. One of the great things about having Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, in the sign of the theme energy of the soulmate cycle, and you being a part of the soulmate cycle, is you get all the benefits as though you were a Cancerian and Jupiter is now in your sign. It's a lucky break. You get there's a little bit of serendipity happening here. Okay, a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if just happenstance things sort of go your way here a little bit. All right? Enjoy the ride. We got Jupiter in Cancer till June. All right? And it's going to build up. This is when the most luck in the transit shows up, the second half. Big time. It's not even really a half, is it? It's kind of the second, the third, if you will. All right. Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera, which I just pulled recently, the 7 Swords. Oh, somebody's thinking about sneaking around. I said in the Leo soap opera, they have to hide you. You're their secret, right? You're their big fucking secret. I said that. I know I did. Somebody here is thinking about sneaking away to talk to you, all right? They might also be thinking about how to talk to you and sneaking away from certain topics. It's possible. I don't know. Somebody's covert, very covert here. And it definitely would hurt somebody on their side what they're planning. Right? I don't know why they're so worried about hurting toxin. I don't worry about, all people matter. All energies matter. But I worry a little less about assholes, and this person is surrounded by assholes. Certainly came up in the fucking extended. Self-serving, propaganda-pumping pricks who, keep them stuck in a fairy tale. I remember that. Anyway, that's what's going on here. So good. So far they're not sneaking away from you. You're a big topic here. Big time. Well, we can see it. It's right here. 6, position 6, Virgo, for those of you who do that. Chevette, for those of you who are following along with the Chevy cars, which I've sort of slacked on, but we'll put a Chevette here. I miss the Chevy Chevette. Oh man, my friend Mark had one, an 85 Chevy Chevette. We trashed it. We tried to kill that thing too. With that and a Duster, we tried to kill. We could not kill either car. Anyway, sometimes my wild card spot. Sometimes you guys show up here. Ace of Swords. This is you guys. You learn something. It could be somebody showing back up. It's a reconciliation energy, but it comes with an epiphany. You learn something you didn't know before about a soulmate that you've been estranged from. Okay? Or, it feels like they've been gone, or that you had an argument with, or that you've had some kind of separation from. You learn something about them. And it's a real game changer, it seems. But it feels on a positive side. It feels like you reboot in some way because of it. So that's nice. It's you guys showing up there, so it's for a good number of you. Okay? It is a connection. I don't joke about anything in these readings that's not part of the energy. I talked about a Chevy Chevette that we couldn't kill. Also the duster. We couldn't kill that fucking thing. But just on the topic of the Chevette, we tried everything. We ran it without oil for 2 weeks. It was fine. Perfectly fine, whatever. I guess the engine isn't strong enough. It doesn't get hot enough. It didn't matter, you know. But whatever. This is a connection you can't kill. This is the Chevy Chevette of fucking connections. All right? That's all I'm saying. So it might not be one of your best connections. It wasn't Chevy's best car. It was the cheapo. But it's important. And it'll run. And it works. And you might be able to have some sort of relationship with this person. Right? If nothing else, you can run them without oil for a while. You know, I mean, I don't know. In retrospect, it was many decades ago, but we should have tried without coolant too. The foibles of youth. Anyway, Libra, position 7. 6 of Pentacles. And that's especially important, what I'm talking about there. If you can think laterally, what I'm talking about that old memory, about that car, because I didn't mention cars on any of the other ones that led up to it, with the exception of Chevelle over here. Right? But that was before we started. And we're going to end on Nova. We already know that. Anyway, position 7, Libra, 6 of Pentacles. Somebody is thinking about. I think somebody over here is thinking about telling you something. I think somebody over here already has and you haven't found it. I think somebody may have left you a note and it got lost. Or they might in the near future. They're thinking, why didn't you respond to what they said? That's what they're thinking and feeling. Somebody here is confused. It's feedbacking off of these 3 right here. These are the 3 energies. Okay? Oh no, did I make a mistake? I mean, yeah, not just the bomber jacket, but did I make a mistake sending Steve's viewer a message? What happened? I'm confused. What happened? Why? Not even a response? Really? It's a bit of that. Okay? Could be somebody that was trying to help you. Maybe you need money, but you're too proud to ask. They hid it in some kind of food they brought you. They hid a 20 in the lasagna or something, and you ate the lasagna, but, okay, you must have eaten a $20 bill too. Okay? I'm just going to tell you. All right? You might want to check your poo. All right? I'll tell you what. It's valuable. At the end of the day, or maybe it's a 50 because a 20 ain't worth much anymore. Scorpio, position 8. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you there. You obviously missed something, or you didn't respond the way they thought you did, or you haven't responded yet is more the way it feels. Okay? Could be future influence. Keep that in mind. All right? Check your lasagna before you eat it if somebody gives you food. And check outside your door for notes. Sometimes notes fall off doors and then they get kicked around and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All right? Check your voicemail once in a while. I mean, I don't know. I never check mine. I'm just getting messages now from the Clinton administration. I mean, it literally way back. That kind of a thing. All right, Scorpio, position 8, my hot Scorpios. Oh, you called me back in 1993? What's going on here? Nine of Cups. It's a little bit of a scattered energy here. Someone is thinking about, I know you want me to say someone's thinking about asking you out. Somebody's thinking about making up with you. It's somebody you've had a problem with. They're going to try real hard. You might be suspicious of it. Trying a little too hard. Tomorrow we see what actions they're going to take in this context. But right now they're just thinking about that. All right. I feel like it creeps you out a little because they're trying a little too hard. I don't know why. I just feel that way. All right. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll write that one down for tomorrow's reading. Maybe I'll forget. I don't know. Well, you know what's coming next. I'm making room. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, position 9. Sometimes part of the cycle, sometimes not. Always a big 11th dimension pain in my ass. Something coming in here from far, far away. Look at that. It even looks like another planet, doesn't it? All right. I've never sat on blue ground with a blue sky. I mean, that's unreal. It's a color match for this right here. It just bleeds right into this energy. Somebody is, you think somebody's lying to you. I think you're right. Okay? Can I put it that way? You feel like, oh, I don't know. I just feel like you're right. I don't know. Say it's tied to a love connection. It's not business. It's tied to a love connection. So it feels like it's somebody you've banged. Okay, I don't know if you have or not, but you certainly went out with this person, or were interested in this person in some capacity. I don't know. We'll have to see where that goes tomorrow. It's a wave of regret tied to a deception. Okay. Capricorn, position 10. That's all I can get. I think somebody thinks they're getting away with it. Can I put it that way? Okay. If I'm to pull it from the other side, they think they're getting away with it. And you might even be disappointed, because this is your energy. You might even be disappointed that they think that you're that stupid. Right? I don't know. It could be. I mean, you didn't even bother to put pants on, for God's sake. Capricorn, position 10. We'll see what happens tomorrow. What actions they take, or you take, maybe. 4 of Pentacles. Someone thinks they can't tell you something. It's sort of a you can't handle the truth thing. Somebody's holding something back from you. Someone's not telling you everything, but they're not telling you everything on purpose because they're afraid to tell you. Right? I don't know if it's they think you can't handle it, or if they think it'll cost them something in the relationship between you. But they're definitely keeping something from you. Okay? I think it's pretty important. I hope you get it out of them. I think it is pretty important. It's a miser energy. That money is damn important to that miser. So it's pretty important. Aquarius, position 11. Sometimes my other wild card spot. You already showed up here. Maybe we get more on it. Maybe it's incoming energy. I don't know. No, it is. It's what I said. It's my... Rewind. Why am I your second favorite? I said it might tie to this, and it does. Are you showing up again? It's a student. And what did I say over here? Rewind. I said you're going to learn something about right? It's the same thing. It ties here. With a twist. You are going to learn something about somebody. This is a reminder, a message for me to tell you to believe it. You might be inclined not to. You might be inclined to think it's a pile of horse hockey, Steve. It's a whole bunch of hooey. Yeah. Believe it. A lot of times, this is my energy of a student, but it's my too cool for school energy, right? I don't believe any of that. I don't believe any of this. It's like the war on science we got going on out there right now. All of a sudden, people with genius IQs and whatever, they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, okay, right? I mean, give me a break. It's a bit of that. It's a whole lot of believe it. All right, don't be too cool for school. It's okay. Sometimes you get things from a higher power. Sometimes in the 3D world, you get things from a smarter person. It's okay if you don't know it. Now you know it. So learn it and study more about it. That's all. At the end of the day here, that's basically what it is. You might be too cool for school and not want to believe it. So take it for what it's worth to you. All right. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. Nova, right? I believe it was a Nova card here. The Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from the deck. Yeah, somebody here is planning to come towards you. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about the love that they didn't give you, or thinking about love they'd like to give you, and they're probably going to say whatever they need to say. They might be sneaking away from somebody they're married to. You might hear from somebody who said, we can't be together because I'm married, but they're sneaking away from that person. It's possible. Somebody is sneaking some time for you, or they're sneaking in you, for lack of a better way to put it. In other words, they're saying whatever they think you want to hear. It could play out either way. Either they're sneaking away from somebody else to come talk to you, or they're being sneaky, right, to do more than talk to you. Right? Something along those lines. I don't know. Let's see where we go here. Let's grab the witches. 3 cards and a bottom card. Add it all up. What do we get? Add it up, universe. 3 cards and a bottom card. This is important, these two, because you guys are showing up here. Make sure you believe it, okay? It's a whole bunch of people these days, this energy, this energetic storm that we're in the middle of, with that frequency of devil energy I talked about, it makes people believe the biggest nonsense. Be careful, all right? Don't get sucked into that. All right? Let's go. See where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Let's not forget. I mean, there's like a war on genius out there right now. Let's not forget the computer and the device you're watching right now you're using to view this. A nerd created, all right? A genius created. Somebody worked on it with a big, real big brain, an actual one with an IQ and all of that. All right? I know I got one in my house here, right? I'm married to one. And I know a lot of those people. At the end of the day, my God. Let's see where we go here. 7 of Wands at the bottom. Across to the center card, I'm going to pull Magician, Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Cups again. Wow, 5 of Cups. I always look for where it shows what cards from the reading show up in here. The only motherfucking one from the whole damn reading is the 5 of Cups. That's unreal. That applies to a lot of you. Alright? Careful. It is what it is. You might be inclined. This is one of those moments. I know I've been doing this channel a long time. This is one of those moments where some fucker is going to come out and go, "You're the liar, Steve. It's you." No, I'm sorry. I'm not. No, this is an external source. So I'm just a guy reading the energy here. I don't exist. But at the end of the day, somebody here, you've been manipulated, and you're smart. I feel like you might be smartening up with this a little bit, and you might be a little down on yourself. I see it here. You might be a little down on yourself for ever believing nonsense. All right, careful about that. 7 of Wands crossing the Wheel of Fortune here. Change is happening. There's the DM side is very resistant to change. It's scared. It's trying to keep things the way they are, right? It's fine without any real long view or anything like that. How that applies in the soulmate cycle here, I think, is we've got somebody here who's trying to express regret even in their own mind, in a very aggressive way. They're aggressively trying to find a way to make regret go away. The 5 of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. So I do have somebody, again, like we started, making plans, definitely getting the idea of showing back up and thinking about these feelings. But we still have the problem of somebody trying to explain something complex in simplistic ways that just make sense to them. That's fine, okay? But simple minds don't make innovation. If simple minds explained electricity in simple ways, most of our modern technology wouldn't exist, okay? When electricity first came around and went into people's homes, there were huge conspiracy theories going around that it was bringing up demons from the depths of it's unreal. You can research that. You look back on it now and you go, those people were fucking nuts. They're crazy, right? Wacko, hello, right? Because we all have electricity in our homes and we're all perfectly fine, well, within reason. Anyway, that's sort of what's going on here. You've got somebody creating out of nowhere a reason why they're showing up, or a reason why that everything is going wrong. They're blame shifting their own shit. They're not blame shifting it onto you. They're creating silly nonsense, which is why these two energies are together. And why you might think, my God, do they think I'm this stupid to believe the silly nonsense, the hocus pocus they've come up with? Well, you might be, or you might have been, because it's indicative of the energetic storm that we're in right now. But there is a way to snap out of that, and it looks like you kind of are in this particular energy. So the DF's energy is growing exponentially. The empathy is growing. Right? This other side over here, if it's something that affects them negatively, it can't be real. It can't be. Right? So it's got to be something else. It's got to be some kind of hocus pocus. The DMs are doing it just as much as it's happening out in the world. It's the same thing. It's a classic technique, but it is what it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.